Hello and welcome back to Fantasy Maiden Wars. In last part, we technically started the Mystic arc, although so little really happened besides establishing that Yuyiko is bored. That'll be important later, and Sanae is still annoying Reimu. That'll be important very quickly. Yeah, this is part like 25, and we're just now starting Mystic. Yeah, it's pretty much guarantees that this is probably going to be well over 100 parts by the end of this. But hey, that's what I signed up for. Still no need to upgrade. Wait until the game gives me more than 4 units. 5, technically. Cherno's here now. Oh, that's a pretty sight. Oh, we're just walking to the mountain now because of what happened at the end of the last cutscene? It really is. Now I wish I brought lunch. Got an appetite for some autumn flowers? It'd be great if we had some roasted sweet potatoes. You're a magician, shouldn't you want to do some autumn reading instead? I'm a fan of being practical, solving practical problems. When my belly's empty, no way I can do magic. What about you? Got a bunch of leaves, would you use them as bookmarks or something? Don't put me on your level. I press them into letters. Sheesh, you were all so worked up when we left. What happened to that air of determination? Hey, wait up! Hero's here. What's up? The game needs to constantly remind you that Shiro's here. For reasons that will become apparent in like 70 part, not that long. I'm trying to catch that Kadama, but it keeps getting away from me. Hey, don't bully my pet. I'm not bullying it, I just want to freeze it a bit. That's generally considered bullying. Speaking of that Kadama, did you stop keeping it in a bottle? Yeah, I tried letting it out and it didn't run away. Sometimes it goes off on its own, but it always comes back eventually. Like me as a Kadama, it's great. What are you feeding it? I bet you've tried all sorts of things. You know, I don't remember this cutscene, and that's like, this is a funny thing, is there could be several reasons for that. It could be because it's a Marissa-only cutscene for some reason, which I don't think so, because Marissa and Kane's here. It's because I missed the part of the Reimu route playthrough I played. I like missed this part, and I just don't remember. Or I actually have seen the cutscene. I was just paying so little attention that I completely forgot it. What are you feeding it? I bet you tried all sorts of things. I mean, I'm so behind with that playthrough that it's going to be over, possibly before I finish Mystic. I gave up trying, it just won't eat in front of me. Maybe it feeds on bugs or something. So I'm going to most likely forget a majority of the last, like, game and a half. What a poor pet owner you are. It makes me feel bad for it. Come here, little one. Hehe, that tickles. You're quite playful. Aha, it likes her. Maybe it just doesn't like its owner. Remember who your keeper is, Shiro. Don't get too friendly with other people. So, this is the best way to Yokai Mountain, right? Definitely. We should be arriving at the foothill soon. Now that I think about it, Notori lives on Yokai Mountain too. Tried visiting her there, but she never let me in. Well, of course, Yokai Mountain doesn't permit strangers to enter. Even other yokai are turned away. That's weird. They're all yokai. Why can't they be friends? Yokai there have created their own society with its own laws. The mountain rulers, the Tengu, are especially stingy about the territory. They have a strong sense of community, which means they can also be rather insular. So I've heard that's what the Yokai Mountain's known for. In addition, many types of yokai like the Kappa have lived there since ancient times. And if they've got a god there as well, it's gotta be one real lively place. I imagine it's a pleasant place to live. I can feel an abundance of spiritual energy even from here. Tengu, Kappa, and gods, that's some classical Japanese stuff right there. To make up for the fact that, like, 3 games ago it was all Western stuff. 7th game was pretty Japanese though. 8th one was like the moon, which is also Japanese, but it's like the moon. And the 9th game had to deal with flowers or something. So we're getting back to the real Japanese roots of the Japanese series. As just the word Eastern in its title. It does have a nice ring to it, but I think we best stay on our toes. Where's the fun of that? I say we make the most of our trip into unexplored territory. Let's get this adventure on the road. I feel like the Cherno and the Yuyiko voice were different at some point, but they've like merged. That's what happens with a lot of the voices I try to do. They like merge into each other. And I don't remember how to go back to how it was. Yeah, let's get you back in there. Why does the game do this? Alright, this music. This map music is chill. Right. Yeah, it's just these mystic maps are really short. That's just they start off that way. So I might get like, if they continue like this, I might even get more than 5 parts off recorded. It's like the most I'm able to normally do, but maybe we'll see. But you two over here, and the rest can go this way. Maybe I can have Marissa more in the middle. Just kind of like whoever goes after goes after. Oh, is that a quick save? I guess it is. So this is the Yokai Mountain. Closer we get, the prettier it looks. Place might just have the shrine beat for autumn colors. I like the shrine lore. It has roasted sweet potatoes. You'll be fine anywhere as long as there's sweet potatoes, eh? You wanna try digging for some here? Hey, don't forget why we came here. Our business is with Sanae Kochia, so... Huh? Something smells good. Are those sweet potatoes? Oh, they are. My wish came true. Even though you're a fairy, you want to eat the god? How ridiculous! What insolence! Well, now that I take a closer look, there's a lot more than fairies here. Right, she's a... You're like the other one? I have a Minorico voice. There's also the Hino voice and the Komachi voice. But what do I... Hey boy! I'm a farmer! Yes! I don't think there's an honor festival going on. Just who are you people? Who are you? You're the ones who popped up out of nowhere. Don't pick a fight. Those are 2 of the gods who govern autumn, the Aki sisters. Gods? They smell like half-done sweet potatoes. Are they sweet potato gods? How rude! I am Enrico Aki, god of bountiful harvest, and this is my older sister. She is Aki, the god of autumn leaves. I heard there were all sorts of gods residing on Yokai Mountain, but I didn't expect to run into some already. I'm guessing you were drawn here by signs of a bountiful harvest. You must really like the autumn. I don't know about that, Moriko, to come all the way to... Moriko. I don't know about that, Moriko, to come all the way to Yokai Mountain. Clearly they want to admire the leaves. After all, the best way to enjoy autumn is with your eyes, and nothing surpasses the beauty of autumn leaves. Nice try, Zizua, but you can't catch the human's heart like that. After all, the best way to enjoy autumn is with your tongue, and the taste of sweet potatoes can't be beat. No, it's the leaves! No, it's the sweet potatoes. You know, I thought God should be a little more dignified. These two have a lot of dialogue. What am I doing? Gods come in all kinds. Cons? Yes, the god cons. Very famous. Gods come in all kinds. How about we pretend we didn't see them? Hey, how about showing a bit of fear and respect, huh? This is the mountain where gods reside. It's a dangerous place for outsiders and humans. We're aware of that, but we have some business with the Moria Shrine. We would very much appreciate if you two would tell us anything about them. As if I do any favors with people who don't show respect. You're kind of petty for a god. I'm not sure this group gets to complain about divine conduct after the way we've treated them. What's the big deal? I've been waiting for something nice and simple. We're two of the... Yep, that! The myriad gods! Turning away careless humans is simply our divine way of showing we care. I know we've only just met, but we'll teach you a painful lesson. Here we go. Alice will attack Thing. She will probably kill Thing, but if she doesn't kill Thing, then Chirno will kill Thing. Well, they didn't put too much stress on Chirno here. She'll be fine. Surely she won't die to some fairies. Ridiculous. Yeah, Alice just one-shots it. It wasn't critical, though. That was... Criticals don't do as much damage as, like, I think they do when I think of the word critical because of Pokemon and TF2, where crit is fuck you levels of damage. I think crit is just, like, a couple hundred more damage each time. So that might not have been a kill if it wasn't a critical. Yeah, definitely not. But hey, you can't dodge the next attack very well. Yeah, I briefly talked about thumbnails last time. I still need to make... I haven't made all the thumbnails for the last time I recorded Puppet Play. I keep calling it Puppet Play, because that's basically what it is. I don't know why some are called puppets and some are called Tohomon. I guess it's called Tohomon to be more recognizable as Pokemon? I don't know. There's a couple thumbnails I haven't made yet. I need to do at some point before they come out, so I have plenty of time to do that, because it's going to be like 2 weeks before that happens. Um, I guess at some point I should start recording jam games again. I finished all of the jam games from the latest jam that I wanted to play. So I guess I can go back to just, like, picking them randomly, or maybe I could just, like, skim through it and try to see if I remember any of them that I particularly wanted to play. I know there's one, apparently I skipped a Woman game from my initial list. So just for the sake of completion, I want to play that one at some point. Yeah, I've said a couple times, and I don't know how much more I'll be recording of the jam games, because of how much I'm recording other things, but like, I have so many things in advance that if I just keep recording these two things, I'm gonna have like more than a month in advance of stuff, and at some point I'm recording so far in advance that it gets a little ridiculous. So if I record the Jamga stuff too, those get uploaded on the same day. So I don't know. I should have plenty of time to record stuff for the, like, foreseeable future. Yeah, I'm gonna, like I said in the last part, you have a cut-in? That's a new attack. Alright, well there's the thumbnail for this part, unless the Akis do something cool. Just they have an attack, I don't know if they use it during this part. Yeah. I have like a couple things left to do for this semester, but like, I should still have time to record. I've got a couple projects I've got to do, and then I have a couple finals I'm going to have to take eventually. I only have to, not counting the finals I have to take near the end, I only have to physically go to class like one more time on Monday, and it has an almost 100% chance of rain all day on Monday. And only Monday. Great. Looking forward to that. Yeah, I just should have plenty of time to record. And then after I graduate, you know, I need to figure out what to do, you know? But even if I don't know, I don't want to, like, think of the future too much here, but I don't know, I imagine until I actually get some sort of employment, who knows how long that'll take, I should at least have some time to record things. I'd like to think that the time it would take me to do that wouldn't take too long, but it probably will. I don't want to think about that too much. I don't play this video game to think about the future. Kick Fairy. I guess I can go ahead and talk about this now. So, yeah, last cover I did, the last one I spent a really long time on, and I said in a Tomon video that may or may not have been uploaded by this point, that if it had like 8 viewers at the time, and if it didn't get a lot more, I'd be really mad about it. It got 9. I don't know. Whatever. I'm still gonna, like, finish that project. Gonna do the 2 Genocide final boss themes, and I'm just gonna, because I've already edited most of the video. I say editing like that the compilation video is anything more than me just putting the videos right next to each other. Didn't even, like, record anything new like I did with Deltarune. Yeah, I'm just gonna do 2 more and then finish it up and then whatever. Move on to something else. Narrow Spark. Is that a new move? Yeah, his characters just seem to have gotten new moves now. They didn't really explain it. quite odd. I'm pretty sure they sometimes explain when characters get new moves, and sometimes they just don't. They're just like, yep, it's a new game, character got new move. So, have fun using it. No, that's not a new move. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of Marissa's moves I just don't use because a lot of them I think you can't move beforehand, and if I'm not able to move beforehand, if I'm not going to move beforehand when I use an attack, I'm just going to use Master Spark. Why would I use anything else? What level are you, Chirbo? 15. Yeah, let's just put you next to each other and hopefully it'll attack, you know. Get you guys close. I can actually attack from here, but I won't. We'll wait till the Kadama is dealt with and Kane's actually in range to do things. Yep, this is another shorter chapter. It's nice. Maybe I'll get. I'm pretty. Yeah, I think the foreseeable next couple chapters are also gonna be pretty short. I guess. Yeah, I didn't really think about this when I was doing through Scarlet. Was like, yep, these are some shorter chapters now, but definitely there's gonna be longer chapters, and it's gonna be longer chapters the rest of the game. That was the case, you know, quite a bit through Scarlet, but then you just a lot of these chapters, especially at the beginning of arcs, where it's just, yep, they're really short, even though you're really far into the game. Because it doesn't linearly get longer, it gets very short. It's in general shorter at the beginning of arcs and longer later, but you always have intermission ones, and every time a new arc begins, it's shorter again. You really do smell delicious. Could you please stop saying that? I'm not here for people to eat. I'm just giving you a compliment, sheesh. It would be nicer if I could eat whatever that is instead of just smelling it. Freshly harvested sweet potatoes make up my perfume. Do you think I'm going to let the dry maiden eat me? I'll show you the power of autumn. Ripen my crop of Danmaku. Wow. Dangerous. Feel a little guilty pulling a god like this. What Minariko doesn't want you to know is that she is actually made of sweet potatoes. You took a bite of her arm. Trumia probably has. Just like the harvest, now it's crunch time. Nothing but sweet potato. I found some lovely fall leaves on my way here. Was that your power at work? Yes, precisely! Do you appreciate the beauty of fallen leaves? Yes, I love the distinct scent of leaf litter. To me, it's the smell of autumn. Yes, exactly! I think you and I could get along! The falling leaves dancing on the wind and my Danmaku. This is for Minariko! Danmaku fight with a golem. A rare experience indeed. Activating magic. Fire. You ever seen a little series called Pokemon? The little creatures always say the name. It's very cute. I decided my doll should do that as well. Remember that I'm a god, okay? Be the best. I don't want to kill you. Do I just headbutt Master Spark and get out of here? I'll let Chino get some dialogue. You don't smell very tasty. I covered the autumn leaves. My role pleases the eyes, not the tongue. I like things that taste good more. Well, whatever. I'll just have fun freezing all the leaves before they hit the ground. Walking on frozen leaves, crunch, crunch. What ruffians? For now, it's just a friendly warning. Here I go! Falling blast! Big ass bullet! Have you tried not sucking so much? Sure no. The autumn time. They're raking up giant piles of leaves and jumping into them. She's already attacked you, so I've already gotten this dialogue. So yeah, we can just do this. Thank you kindly for your blessing at our recent harvest festival. This isn't exactly the best time to thank me. I just wanted to get in while I could, since it's not like I'd meet you otherwise. Was that rude of me? I can't tell if you're making fun of me or if you're just an airhead. I'm about to find out one thing about my head. Sorry, but we have urgent business to attend to. You. You. You! You need to be taught a lesson. Didn't kill you. It's not over yet. Too late for you to apologize now. Too late for you to apologize now. Too late for you to apologize. It's too late. Too late to apologize. Too yes. Nice deal. You're a god of autumn leaves, huh? That's nice. Very tasteful. Ah, I see you have an appreciation for the splendor of fall leaves. Autumn at my shrine's nothing to write home about. If it was nicer there, I'd probably get more visitors. Say, how'd you like to work at my shrine? You could be the shrine's seasonal god during the fall. If that's the attitude of the shrine maiden, I feel sorry for your shrine's god. You don't want to move, and I'll make you. Eat this! Don't. Actually. My Donmok doesn't taste like candy, unlike Marissa's does for some reason. Ah! Kizwa! Sorry, Manrico! I couldn't teach these girls the true splendor of autumn! No, this can't be happening! Kizwa! Kizwa! Talk about overdramatic, you might want to dial it down before you annoy your neighbors. Actually, I found it to be a quite energized performance evocative of autumn harvests. You're not helping here. You just won't stop mocking us. Now I'm really mad. I'll make up Shizuo's share and show all of you my autumnal might. Autumnal. Yes. You know a spell card? Sets unit and weapon terrain ranks to A. What was the bonus objective? Well, I'm not getting the bonus objective because I forgot what it was. Whoops! Now that I think about it, I've seen your face before at the harvest festivals. Oh, you're the magician who put on that puppet play. I was trying to be inconspicuous about it, but I suppose you remember me anyway. How could I not? I never forget how you stole all the children's attention away from me. Oh, we're playing the theme now, are we? I hope this doesn't count as sitting. You attacked me, but it didn't hurt. You thought you could beat the power of autumn during autumn? I wonder if this will do the trick. Giant sweet potatoes of doom. Tori's not even here. Does it really matter that much if I don't get the bonus objective? I hope this doesn't count as sinning. Actually, yeah, I forgot it was that easy to do that, so... There we go. I'm not done yet. Federico, are you alright? Of course, I'm staying right where I am until I've impressed the full power of autumn upon you. Prepare to face the untamed might of the artist. Alright, there we go, I got the bonus objective. Beat Shizuo after Minariko activate your spell card. Right. So. Yeah. I'm just gonna go was gonna use a master. I was gonna use a fantasy seal on Shiz over there, and then that happened, as they tend to do. There we go. There we go, I got the bonus condition. I can go back to normal. Alright, do you have any things I can, like, use? Bullseye. You can already have a 100% chance to hit anyway. Alright, there we go. Slightly longer than the last chapter because it's actually like a spell card and multiple bosses, but not that much longer. No Minorico here before 30 minutes at this rate. Fighting is my strong suit, but here goes nothing. Potato. Hope you enjoyed the meal. You have a 0% chance to hit. Good job. Right, so Icicle Fall is the one with the cut-in. Why is that? I'm feeling a chill in the air. I wonder what that's about. It's 'cause I'm around. You better watch out. Better not cry. Tell me why. They'll freeze you. Oh, an ice fairy. Temperature drops remind me of winter. Go away. Shoo. I love the stupid huh. Minorico's theme. Oh, great power of autumn, let loose. Pretty good attack, you know. That was close. I almost had a very starchy end. You have to admit, there's no fun in freezing fruits. Check this out, this is Journal Super Move. You said that before? Probably. Oh, and they even had me right where they wanted me. Right, I don't believe you've spoken to Alice yet. Now that I think about it, I've seen your face before at the Harvest Festivals. Oh, never mind, I did this earlier. I don't know why I didn't think I attacked you earlier. I only remembered attacking Shizuo. It's gonna kill? Hopefully not. Alice is not the one that needs this kill. Oh, almost dead. I'll keep going until I burn out to become a roasted potato. Because I am made of potatoes. Yes. It was established earlier. If that's how it is, then I'll use the ace up my sleeve. You're not much of a fighter, are you? Alright, who gets this kill? Main character, sure. Gain. Bullseye. Match Spark. There's no other way to end the map on a Marissa playthrough, yes. You actually get the kill with Master Spark. I use Master Spark to like whittle down enemies' health in a lot of previous parts. You know, it's very good at doing that because it does a lot of damage. When I use Master Spark. Transform into light! God! Unique dialogue for killing you, apparently. I'm sorry, Shizuo. Oni nails. Oof, I'm beaten. That wasn't too bad. It was a decent warm-up. Now, I demand you tell us everything you know about Sanae Kochia. And I'll just take a few of these veggies while I'm here. I just gotta go and miss them, right? Come on, don't talk like that. We'll never hear the end of it at the Harvest Festival. You raise your hand against the goat, and it makes such rude demands. You better not complain about any divine retribution. Hey, you started it. You reap what you sow. Okay, that one was low-hanging fruit. Fine, whatever. Keep going and get yourself hurt. See if I care. Oh, she ran. Wow, she's quick at getting away. After how condescending she was acting, I was expecting a little more. That was underwhelming. Like I said earlier, there are all kinds of gods. It's a shame that we couldn't reason with the mountain gods after running it, so suppose we'll just have to keep pushing our way up in the mountains. Hey, we were invited, so why not just barge right in? That was always the plan. On that note. Wait, I can feel a presence. No. Multiple. Multiple, you say, Alice. Multiple? Yeah, I'd say that's multiple. Whoa, a ton of Tengu. Reimu Hakare and Marisa Kirasame, just as we were told. Well, I warned you not to pry them out of affairs, you know? Oh, you're the Tengu we met before. Didn't take you long to come greet us. I see Kappa here, too. Dory with him? Marisa? There's no way such a large cloud could assemble on such short notice. I know it was a trap. What an underhanded move. It appears you have come as I asked. Said I. Have a look. This is the power we've obtained. The power that you skipped in the power that was established that we had in the introductory Star Wars scroll that you skipped. That's your group's power. Yokai Mountain and the Moria Shrine have formed a bond based on faith. We are now in a cooperative alliance. Actually, now that I think about this, was established in an ending cutscene in Scarlet anyway, so I don't think anything new was said in that introductory crawl at all. An alliance? Here's the Tengu to pressure us? So much for non-violent solutions. No, I invited you all here to illustrate the difference in power between ourselves and the Hakare Shrine. Do you see our assembled forces? I trust this shows the vastness of the faith and power we've gained from the mountain. You're comparing your faith with ours? Why should we care about that? If you think that's enough to make us back down, think again. Freeze! Dory, what are you doing? Get out of my way. Sorry, I can't do that. I can't let you guys pass. You insist on coming through anyway, the yokai of the mountain will face you. Tori! Too bad for you, Marisa Kurasame. Our bonds aren't so brittle that one person can break them. You're welcome to try. Looks like it's true that they've joined forces with the yokai mountain. If we act rashly, we can make enemies of the Tango as well. I trust I've made my point. Now that Lady Asuka has become this mountain's god, the Moria Shrine is regaining its might. And the truth of the matter is that we possess far more faith than the Hakare Shrine. Lady Asuka, is that the name of your god? Yes, if Lady Asuka become the Hakare Shrine's deity, we would be able to restore its faith. Okay, yeah, my shrine doesn't have many worshippers. But do you really expect me to roll over for you guys just because of that? Reimu, don't! We're in no position to hold a reasonable conversation here. I'll say it once more. Reimu, hand over the Hakare Shrine for the good of Gensokyo's faith. Doing so will ultimately serve to bring Gensokyo's salvation. Reimu, we should go. We're not going to accomplish anything here. Yeah, okay. Back to the shrine for now. Yokai Mountain. I guess, yeah, that's not the top of the mountain, is it? That's only like halfway up the mountain, technically, but I guess that it's the highest point that you can, like, stand, because the rest is really steep after that. Well, would you look at that? A peaceful retreat. I'd like to thank you all for your assistance today. I'll mention it. It's my job. So, did you achieve your goal, Lady Kochia? Yes. Now that Reimu knows the power of our faith, she'll sure to fall in line with the Moria Shrine. Seems like a roundabout way of getting there. Didn't you want to pay the Hakare Shrine Maiden back? I still do, but Lady Asuka's wishes take precedence over my feelings on the matter. With such a striking difference in might between our two shrines, we can win Reimu over without resorting to Danmaku battles. That's your stance and I'll respect it, but you probably shouldn't count your chickens before they hatch. Those girls can be pretty dense. Meaning what exactly? using egg metaphors. I was born from an egg. I believe she's suggesting that they'll come back in larger numbers than before. Yep, as you've already observed, Lady Kochiro, that shrine is a gathering place for humans and yokai. I have to wonder, when you have like English common phrases like that, I have to wonder what the original Japanese equivalent was before they translated it. You have a point. It was pretty rowdy there the last time I visited. Keep an eye on Rainbow and our group if you could, please. They might try something. Understood. I'm not going to be picky about my forces. I trust that won't be an issue. Of course. I'll be waiting with Lady Asuka for your full report. I'll be on my way now. Boy, my little dog's a busy little bee. Certainly is. She always seems to be busy with something. That part I don't mind. I just wish she wouldn't add to our workload. Give offerings every week, no yokai in the shrine guns unless they have business there. It's always some kooky demand. According to the Moria Shrine, those are simply ways of showing faith. I don't get the reasoning, but the Greater Tengu gave the order, and I always do my job. Someone's a good little pupper! Excuse me, I'm a wolf. Same thing. In fact, how are there yokai dogs? Because, dogs are domesticated wolves. So why would a yokai become a domesticated form of an animal? Whatever. Anyway, let's not sweat the details. They can have their free reign. We're happy enough with that, and we get benefits from them, so no harm done. Right, I guess that's the point of cooperative alliance. So, how do we split up monitoring duties? We've got my group and the Crow Tengu. I guess there is technically no, actual dog yokai. On's a Kamainu, that's a lion thing. And Kyoko's like a weird dog monkey thing. I don't think those two groups will play nice together. How about we split into two forces? Seems reasonable. I'll go gather up any Tengu interested in going. What a chore. That would all be wrapped up nice and neat if the humans would just give up and let us go. Back at the shrine. There's no way we're letting this go, right? No way, no how. If they get the shrine, I get fewer places to play. Both of you calm down. The situation isn't that simple. We made enemies out of Yokai Mountain, a major force in Tokyo. Maybe, but we're not just going to walk away because they told us to scram, are we? Come on, Reimu, back me up here. Reimu? You know, the shrine might be better off if I did hand it over. Reimu, how can you say that? I just mean, if the god of the mountain can build more faith than I have, it might be a legit option. They can drive off the yokai themselves, and it would make the place more shrine-like. That's nonsense! The shrine's worth isn't decided about how much faith it gets from others. Not to mention, crushing another shrine doesn't sound like the behavior of a respectable god. Reimu, I know, would take their words with a grain of salt. Okay, I did think it was a little off. But they've clearly got more faith going for them than I do. What am I supposed to do here? Hey, come on now. Don't just assume defeat and give up, or the gods here are gonna fade into obscurity. Yes, that wouldn't do at all. Yukari? It's been a while, Reimu. I trust you've been in good health. Hey, what's with the lady popping up out of nowhere? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Yukari Yakumo, a yokai who lurks in the boundaries of Gensokyo. Yukari Yakumo? Who's this weirdo? Someone Reimu knows? Don't be so flippant. She's one of the yokai sages who created Gensokyo. I hear that normally she watches over Gensokyo from the shadows, never revealing herself to others. In that case, I trust you're aware of what's going on with the mountain. Yes, it seems that Shrine Maiden's group has gained a vast amount of power from faith. So, how will you contend with that, Reimu? Don't jump straight to contend, for one thing. This is a question of how my business should be run. I'll think it over, then make a decision. Come now, there's no need to retreat into your shell. Just approach this as you normally do. What's that supposed to mean? You of all people should know that you are the Hakurei Shrine Maiden. Think, how do we resolve our differences here in Gensokyo? Talking about the spell card rules? Exactly. How did you girls handle the mighty opponents you faced last summer? Last summer? Oh, you mean when we chastised that vampire? We had a lot more backup then. Yomu, Romeo. Oh, I get you now. We have the option of bringing in backup, too. There you have it. I can see you have an understanding of incident resolution as well. So basically, we just resolve this dispute the usual way, through Danmaku battles. I can agree to that, but Yukari Yakumo, you watch over all against Tokyo. Why are you encouraging this approach? If we fail, this will be disastrous. Then don't fail. I support the idea of humans and yokai facing adversity as a unified front. Such unity will be necessary to face the many incidents that will befall against Tokyo. You sound like you're foreseeing more to come after this. Please, I'm just another yokai myself. What do you think, I'm from the future or something? One who happens to expect great things from all of you. And with that, I'll be taking my leave. She's gone. You just popped in, gave a know-it-all speech, then popped back out, huh? That's normal for her. There's no point in trying to have a reasonable conversation with her. At least now we have a direction to go in. Recruiting allies. Hope the Fire Emblem recruit team will play. I like that one. Momentum's important when it comes to this sort of thing, so let's figure out how long we'll spend on this, then go get it done. Good idea. Let's meet up at the shrine first thing in the morning, the day after tomorrow. Haven't seen Yokai Mountain's forces. I'd say we should try to have more people than last summer. We have a decent number of people right now, so I think we might do well to split up, then reconvene. I've got an idea. You want me to bring people to help, right? Well, aren't you pumped? Alright then, get to it. Leave it to me. I'll be back soon. Any friends of her are probably gonna be useless, though. Oh well, come on Alice. Time to go find some friends. Wait, why am I in your group? You always are, because we have a common acquaintance I'm about to go visit. And I'm not gonna get anywhere with her on my own, so come join me. Oh, I see. In that case, I'll go alone. Alright then, we're counting on you two. Yep, we'll be back soon. Well, that's that. We just start moving too, Reimu. Can't we just go with whoever's around the shrine? We're in this mess because I wasn't enough, remember? Everyone's acting on your behalf here. Try treating this with a little seriousness. Not like I asked them to. I'm sorry, what was that? Nothing. Anyway, do you have any ideas on who to ask, Kane? Yes, actually. There's someone I've been wanting to bring along for a while now. Let's start by paying her a visit. Be ready to set out tomorrow morning. See you then. Jeez, why is everyone so restless? Can't a girl have some time to sit back and do some thinking? Let's go with Kane tomorrow. Alright, who do I have on the crew next time? These two. We'll upgrade units eventually, but eventually. Yeah, next chapter is Marissa Route only chapter, so it's one I have not seen in a very long time. So, that'll be a thing. Man, Rainbow got to 3rd. She got over Kane. How about that? Yeah, apparently you get something special if you finish Eternal, which is the 3rd game, 3rd arc, with Marissa and Reimu having 100 kills. Marissa's definitely on track for that. Might need to work on Rainbow a bit more. Anyway, that's that. Over 40 minutes, which is how this series normally is. But I don't think the next chapter will be as long. I don't know, depending on how the cutscenes are laid out. That's all for this. Next part, do the Marissa chapter. Bye.